DCS Crew, what is up? It is flippin' Friday, guys. Holy crap, we finally made it. Okay, so time to talk about the my pocket real estate. Who is the tenant in my pocket today? So this is a bit of an interesting one, and I'm doing this kind of low-key because I don't think I should be talking about it just yet. I may get into a little bit of trouble for this, but you know what? I don't care. I'm doing a little something exclusive for you guys because, you know, I mean, that's my DCS crew, man. I hold out for everybody else, but I'm not going to hold out for y'all. So today's pocket real estate is occupied by this guy right here. And you're not going to see this on any other channel and probably won't see it for a while because it's a prototype. That's right. This is the Kizer Clutch prototype. I've had this for a little while. This is a Carlos Elstner design, and this is actually his design insignia right here. As you can see, S35VN steel. This is model number KI4556. This is the A2 designation, meaning that A1 is the original designation. This is A2 carbon fiber inlays, as you can see, very beautiful. I really like how they did that. Nice clean lines in that carbon fiber. Titanium handles, got that subframe lock here, and just really nice. It runs off of bearings, flips like a dream, great clip. Sheep's foot blade, everything about this screams awesome, and it's one of these that it comes in two variants. There's this version, and I might actually show off the micarta variant in the official video. It's going to be a tale of two knives, probably a tale of two protos, if you will, because it has yet to be released. But yeah, Kizer Clutch. Guys, I've had this for some time. It was supposed to be released around now, but unfortunately, with COVID-19 and the epidemic, the pandemic, unfortunately, all of the shipments from China have been delayed. This was actually something that was sent to me from Europe, and it was sent to me prior, I want to say in December. I've actually held it for all this time. I don't know how I've kept my damn mouth shut about this knife and not had a video out on it, but I couldn't help it with the Kaiser Assassins. I put that out and he didn't say anything. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy out too. And okay, in all honesty, okay, this is not the only Kizer prototype that I have still that I have not put a video out on. So I can't really talk about that third one just yet, but maybe it'll show up in one of these videos, okay? And then when they give me the green light, I'll go ahead and do a full review. But so far, I will tell you about this particular one in the prototype form. Guys, they could have released it just as is, and it would have been a hit. I'm telling you, this is a great, great model. They do have the micarta variant, and then they have the carbon fiber version. If you've actually seen the SHOT Show video for Kizer, these come out there. And I kind of play it cool, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, what is that one over there? And who's that from? And I knew who it was. I knew what it was. I knew who it was from. But I can't really say it on camera because, you know, I'm bound to secrecy. I like dealing with these people, and when they send me stuff out of confidence, I need to go ahead and let them know that I can keep a secret. So I kept the secret for about 6 or 7 months, but man, it's so hard. It's so hard to keep a secret. So that being said, let me go ahead and compare this with a couple of other knives. We'll start this with another Kizer. This is the Kizer Rogue, a Dirk Pickerton design. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger. Let's see. Benchmade North Fork S30V and nice layered textured G10 right there. Okay. What else do we have? We have the Solid Terminus XR in BDZ1 steel. Also has D2 and S35VN variants. I had the S35 version. Did not have the D2 variant, but I was dying to pick it up in red. G10 with D2. Really, really nice, by the way. What else do we have? We have CGRB with the small feldspar. They have a small and a large. This is the small version with jade scales and D2 steel. Really, really like that, by the way. And, you know, it's time to kind of bring somebody in from the USA. So I'll have Elisha Woods kind of bump in from Hogue Knives with the Hogue Deca. This is the black FRN version with 20 CV steel, and the Able lock, which is kind of a variant of what Benchmade used to call their Axis lock, or even the XR lock from Fog. Now that, you know, Benchmade lost that patent, or the patent basically ran out. Last but not least, this is the Kaiser Sovereign from Kim Ning, who is now owner of Concept Knives. You know what? That's not going to be the last but not least. This is going to be the last but not least. That's an old school Kim Ning design, and this is one of the new school Kim Ning designs. This is the Concept Knives Mini Cryo from Kim Ning, S35VN, and titanium anodized handles. Really, really nice, by the way. Really badass. Check out that video if you haven't already. All right, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the way and talk a little bit more about the clutch. Now, out of the micarta version and the carbon fiber version, I really like this version a lot. Okay, I will say that it is not tapped for right-hand carry. It is only, left-hand carry. It's only tapped for right-hand carry, which is fine because it is a frame lock, accessible for the right hand. I mean, it runs off of bearings. I've actually taken this apart. The inlay works really, really well on this knife, and regardless of whether it's the micarta or the carbon fiber version, you're gonna be really impressed when you see the finalized version of this. I mean, it's really badass. They have not lightened this inside or anything like that. They haven't created any pockets on this prototype to be able to lighten the weight, although the truth is you really don't have to. It's actually it's very light in the hand, to be completely honest. And let me just do a quick 360 so you can see exactly what it looks like. And you'll have to excuse me, I don't have any really cool music and stuff I can play in the background. So there it is. And there it is in the back. All right, so that being said, this is the clutch. Guys, if you happen to see this knife available, pick it up. I'm telling you, even just being the prototype version, this was the knife that I used when I went out with my girlfriend on Valentine's Day. We went to a steakhouse, and it's funny because the waiter, when he served my steak, which was badass, by the way, it was called the Oak Steakhouse. That's in the Avalon here in Georgia. Very, very badass place. And then when he took out the steak, which was, I mean, immaculate, he went and he gave me, my utensils and stuff, and he gave me this serrated steak knife. And I'm like, no, it's cool, bro. And he's like, are you sure? I mean, I don't think you can cut it with that knife that you have on the table. I was like, oh, I'm not going to use that knife. And I took out this guy, and he's like, oh, I see. A man of taste. Oh, an aristocrat. So my girlfriend rolled her eyes because she's like, oh my God, you had to just freaking do that. But in any case, I took this guy out and I went to town on that steak. Guys, this thing destroyed and slayed that steak. Clean cuts all the way around. It was the best steak I'd probably had in a good long while. And I'm a steak guy. I'll say it like that. I am a carnivore. And this guy, he made it a pretty easy task. So I can't speak highly enough on this guy as a slicer. I am going to have to use this a little bit more. But this was kind of one of those where it's a really good 1-2 punch. If you have the micarta and this variant, this one is great to wear in the office. Just not only because of its size, but because of the weightlessness or just how light it is. And then the micarta version, you can go ahead and either dye the micarta, inlays, but you can also use it as kind of like a casual Friday or even on the weekend knife. So you can have both versions and use one variant throughout the week at the office and the other one when you're outside of the office. And I'm telling you guys, it is going to be great. You're going to see videos and reviews of this knife, and when they come out, everybody's going to say great things. And I'm telling you this already, okay? Check out this knife when you have a chance. I think Kaiser's store is on AliExpress, but I'm not really big on ordering from AliExpress, so I'm waiting till it hits Blade HQ, Knife Center, that sort of thing before providing any links. And that being said, guys, you do need to check out this knife. This is the Kizer Clutch prototype from Carlos Elstner through Kaiser. So that is the tenant for today. That's the one that's inhabiting my pocket real estate. And yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in for next time. And just remember, guys, whether it's a prototype, whether it's a fancy schmancy knife, whether it's a little slippy like this, Venga slip joint, no matter what you EDC, just remember, if you EDC, think of DCS, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and hit me up at Daily Carry Solutions on Instagram or via my website at dailycarrysolutions.com. I do have a contact page there. It'll send me a nice discreet email, or sound off below with your thoughts. Do you think that I should be showing off anything in particular on here that is kind of off the the beaten path? Should I show maybe a fixed blade that I use when I'm outside on the weekends, and that's what my daily carry is? I mean, it's not really in my pocket, but I do have it with me, so I figured, kind of switch it up a little bit. Just let me know. But remember, guys, I'll say this once and I'll say it again. If you EDC, think of DCS. See you guys next time. Peace.